always ends with Fun Friday. So this is a new concept we have come up with. We will be launching fun reels every Friday. So this week, two of the best comedians in town, Sushana and I, we both laugh only at our own jokes, have decided to take on the challenge to make each other laugh with amazing jokes.
Hello, Anna, on the help. Nangonda is okay.
Sushana is already cheating. She's calling her brother. She's clearly losing the game. She's calling her brother. She's asking for jokes. You're losing. You're losing.
No, I'm not losing. That joke.
Finally, I helped her saying that use these words. Say it, Sushana.
I'm ready. 3 more minutes. Sushana.
So after a crazy few weeks, I think it's been a while that we have had such a relaxed weekend. Had half a day, and after that we had to travel to Gokarna, me with my family. We don't usually have family trips. The only family trips that we have are visits to temples, so it's mostly pilgrimage trips. So after a very long time, me, dad and mom decided to go to Gokarna since it is Pitru Paksha. So we had some pujas to do, so we are on the way to Gokarna. I have the most adorable, innocent and forward-thinking parents. They're so innocent, they're so sweet. So every time we go out, me and my sister pull their leg. They're so innocent, they're so cute. They keep laughing for everything, maybe that's where I got it from. And yeah, my dad's smile is so pleasant. It's been ages since we went out, and dad barely eats outside. So I don't know when was the last time he even went to a hotel. So during the journey we had a pit stop and a little banter.
Ghee roast. Pura jai pakuludna.
So I have this amazing skill of reading words or saying wrong words. So since childhood. So when we were at the hotel, there was a board which said dash at extra cost. And I'm like, oh, parking at extra cost. What sort of hotel is this? Only to see it said packing at extra cost. Packing. You know why this is funny? Because my parents were relating it to the times when during my childhood days I would read out wrong stuff. When I was in fourth standard, I was in Coimbatore. So my sister, me and mom were going for a walk, and we were in Tamil Nadu. So there was this house and a name board outside the house which said CHINA SWA. So Ghana the Great helped us. Oh, Amma, look, there is China Swami. Actually, it was supposed to be Chinna Swami. So I'm known to read things like this. So packing becomes parking, Chinna Swami becomes China Swami, and there have been quite a few. And when I was a kid, I would mix my Tulu with Tamil. So we would play So we had this house which had half door, half window, meaning you can keep the door locked, but the first portion of it you can open it as a window. And we used to play hide and seek. And my friend was trying to cheat and she was trying to peep through the window to see if I'm inside. So in Tamil I had to say, Amma, look, our nilki pakra. Nilkuna is in Telugu, which means peep. So yeah, my parents are just talking about that. Yeah.
China song.
Nilki pakra. Appa, nilki pakra.
Those things spoon it in Punanama.
Pottu. Pokka tiltra. Pokka.
Gokarna is about 3 to 4 hours from Mangalore, and we had not booked the hotel because this was almost a last minute plan, and I didn't find any good hotel, so we didn't book. So now we have reached Gokarna and we are trying to figure out which hotel is available. And we were first greeted by this cute calf which kept following us everywhere. So freaking cute.
Oh, look at you. One second. Butchu. Baby. Doesn't unda koliyarike. Rusk undi nada. Car. Oh, namma car atada. Apite. And correct undu. Ba. Come. Ba. Bodu.
Quite a bit of searching and going and checking out all the rooms. The rooms were pretty pricey, but the stay did not even look worth the price. Finally, we found a decent stay, and we are checking ourselves in, and followed by which we have a very early start to the day next day. So we're just going to the priest's house, having some dinner and crashing. Respects and finish all the unfinished rituals, or maybe I'm saying it wrong, or maybe I'm saying incomplete, so I'm not going to elaborate much on this. But whatever I knew of the things that we were doing, we were going to pay respect as well as any unfinished rituals, if any, for any of the family members in the ancestry line. We're just going for the final rituals and doing the puja. So before that, we headed to the priest's house for the breakfast and then going to the temple. They're so friendly, and the city is entirely filled with tourists and pilgrims, and they're quite well versed with human behavior. So they are like the street dogs that they come and they keep asking for food. They're so lovely. I love it. Any of the ritual because we were requested not to, and to figure out why they say that this ritual should mark an end. and we should not be taking any sort of memory along with us. It means it's an end, and all the ritual gets done right then and there, and you won't carry any memory of it. So we haven't captured anything related to the entire ritual, and after the entire ritual, Dad had to go and cleanse himself in the beach, and then we just visited the temples of Gokarna and headed back home. This entire week I had a very painful ulcer, so all along I had a very tough time to talk. It's only now that I'm even able to speak, but after Gokarna, we had a quick meeting for the last and final pop-up of this year, that's what I think so. It's called Mangalore Pop-Up, it's of season 6 and it's organized by Lakshmi Shetty. So we are going for a meeting with her to discuss the details about the pop-up, and she also wanted to check out our clothes for sizing and to discuss the design. So we just wanted to go for a quick meeting.
ಇನಿ ಕತ್ರಿಡು ಒಂದುಂಡಿ ಹಿಂದುತ್ವದದನ
VHP ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಮ್ಮಲ ಬಣನಿದ್ದೀರಿ ರಶ್ ಇಪ್ಪು ಏತ್ ಗಂಟೆ
ಅವು 7 ಗಂಟೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಸೊ ಇದು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ತಿಕ್ಕೊಂಡ ನಮಕ್
ಇತ್ತನೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದದ
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ 8 ಗಂಟೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಬಟ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಡೆ
ರೈಟ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ ಓಕೆ ಇಂಕ ಜ್ಯೋತಿದ ಸೈಡ್ ಪೋರ್ ಇತ್ತು ಇಂಕ ಸೈಡ್ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಇಷ್ಟು
ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಹೋಗೋದು
ಅದೇನು ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಬಂಡ ನಮ್ಮೈತ ಬೆಂದೂರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನಮ್ಮೈತ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಪಪ್ ಉಣ್ಣತೆ ಈ ವರ್ಷದ ಈ ವರ್ಷದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಪಪ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಜ್ಜಿ ಬಾಯ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಅರ್ಲಿ ಪನಂದುಲ್ಲೆ ಎನ್ನ ಲೆಕ್ಕಡಂದು ಏನ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಪೆ ಬೆಂಕಂಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿ ಖಾಲಿ ಬೈಕ್ ಈಗ they organize one karate another Lakshmi Shetty in there. Son needs hoodies and she needs t-shirts, so they just want to try the sizes. So once they try the sizes, they'll place an order. They'll also give us the custom, and plus she wants to do something specifically for the pop-up. So we'll just brainstorm a little bit and see what she wants, and then come back and design. I'll design anyway. I have to design for the pop-up also, now that we have updated inventory and customer data. So that's that. And 3:30 we have another meeting. That petrochemical owner, Edi sir, his order is here. So we'll just call him, and if he is available, we'll just drop it off because we have a lot other work. Straight sure
ಇವನ್ ಚೋಕಿತ್ತನು
strong ittu nan body weak aitu ninnodi
ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ನಾ ಜೋಡಿ
My direction skills are amazing. I mean, if you give me a map, I can tell you if it's a highway, if it's not a highway, you should go right, left. There's no confusion with that. I'm a great navigator. But don't give me the maps, I get lost in my own city. Sushana was so busy with the procession, she was not even leading the way. And I thought we were late for the meeting, but we made it on time. That's Ghana.
என்ன நம்பண்ட ஆப்புண்டா ரோட் எடுப்புறா
போய் ஸ்ட்ரைட்
you keep saying straight that's straight this straight ella straight
here left side
now I know you see I really need maps in my own city. Don't let me drive on my own. I will seriously go. Thank God we have 5 more minutes. We have to park and we have to go up. We'll be late by 2-3 minutes. Oh God. Now it's right ade Mulpatte.
Agnes College.
How inclo gotundu. I'm asking how do I go to.
We'll go right.
Can you believe I've lived half my life here and I still don't know the places? Deva Shrishti Karta Jagadishwara.
It's a shock to
Iriana.
Flag!
So you're saying I'm not shocked? Hey, they removed my poster. Heart fade.
Sarvam Kesarimayam.
Oh Rama. We'll have to take a U-turn and go.
Where? No.
And the other boy baka.
Domino's is this side.
Nam Domino's pore edge. Domino's at the dinchina. Domino's is the landmark. Lunch ay baka kudanji pizza ge.
No.
Her house is on. You have to figure out where is it. Ayyo Ramakrishna ne. Okay. Anta. I don't know where is your
No.
apartment. Wait. We reached, no? We almost reached.
Dominus ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮರ.
Okay, it's somewhere here. We just have to see where is it.
See here. Left.
I don't know where is the apartment. I'm taking a U-turn.
Huh?
I think it is here somewhere.
Where is the apartment here?
I feel I know this car number. Who are you? Ah, I got it. This is the apartment. Correct. Hi. So cute. He's so cute. Does it go out? Yeah. I have cats at home. I have your fellow friends.
So again, this meeting was very quick. She had a very cute 3-year-old Persian cat, and we discussed the details of the stall, and we gave her the sizing. And now back to the drawing board to go and design some of the designs for her, followed by which I start my day with my usual BNI meetings, and it's a small and sweet one. Barely message anybody, I barely call up or speak to anyone or hang out with anyone. There is no time for that, mainly because we are starting this afresh and the foundation is just being built. So time is quite tight, but after a very long time this week, like I told you guys, it has been pretty slow and steady, and I went to meet my friend and we went to McDonald's and they had this fun game. I'm terrible at games because I drink a lot of coffee and I have sugars. So I'm usually very bad at all these games. I never win. So I don't let others also win. Very bad.
You're so fucking fast! Yes, I know! Yes, I know!
Okay, stop.
This has been a very quiet week. After the usual BNI Tuesdays, we have monthly once a PT meeting, which is called Power Team meeting. So learn something new, ask for referrals, etc., etc. So this has been that monthly meeting. Back and forth Q&A, and these are all very well established business people. So for someone starting like me, I have very rookie questions. Having it answered actually boosted my knowledge a bit. So I think this part, I'm just going to leave it for the Q&A because there is so much of gems being shared. I don't want to interrupt.
YouTube recording.
So welcome members for business owners and HR for team meeting. Again, welcome. We can start with the success story or
education topic.
Okay, I'll ask you a question. Probably you guys can help with that. How do you convert a referral into a successful business opportunity? What are the do's and don'ts?
Yeah, first thing what I see is you need to understand what is the requirement. Most of people, what they do wrong is they try to sell. In my case, what I normally do is first I understand the requirement and then I provide a solution. It might be my service, it might not be my service. I provide a genuine solution wherein I don't see any profits in that money. So the client will understand what they have to do for that particular problem statement, what they are come for. And then they could opt me, they couldn't opt me. But definitely they will refer me. This is what I call. So that's how I've been getting referrals into the converted businesses. Might not be direct from the referral, but from their referrals.
If you're going as a solution provider, this referral may not convert, but it will build a lifelong relation with that client. It will definitely get you more business. Next question.
Oh, I'm asking questions. This has become a Q&A now. What would you say is your biggest business lesson that you guys have? Anyone can. Like maybe from your mistake, oh, I wish I hadn't done this. Or maybe how do you deal with a difficult customer?
What I've learned is, end of the day, it's all about your team. You may be good at so many things, but you can't be everywhere all the time. So what you're good at, your team also should be aligned to that. And if I'm not able to go and if I send someone, they should be at least able to do 50% of what you were doing if you are in that place. So building a good team right from the beginning, because once a person is in, you can't put him out so easily. So there's a book in BNI, who's in your room. It means somebody's coming to your room but they can't go out. So you think 10 times before letting them in. The same way in your team also, it's very important you choose the right people who will align with your vision, mission, values. See, you may be a good salesman, but if your values and things don't match, it's difficult to work along with the team. So I feel having a very aligned team is the most important thing.
Because I go with them. Because of our team, we are getting pretty orders. Yesterday night.
Pretty orders.
Pretty good orders, Papa.
Pretty good orders. Because see, our office hours is till 6:30. But if your team is good, if they are okay, they'll work also.
To answer to our question is like the client expectation. Like the biggest mistake which not only me, most of people do. It's like client will come with a requirement, but they would have a different perspective. Like what would be the end result, and what you deliver wouldn't be matching with those expectations. So what I believe is to have a clear set of expectation or proper end results, like what they could expect. In my case, for example, when it comes to the website, so I normally give them the references. This would be the end product.
From my side, biggest mistake which I feel is no appointing people. So basically, we are
One man.
One man and my wife. We consider husband and wife as
Our team.
our team.
What do you think?
I feel, I think what I learned is not mixing business and personal at all. So they think they're coming to support you, but that doesn't happen. So for me to draw that very strict line between business and personal and say this is my business, this is personal, and come up with that balancing ground was very difficult, and I had to learn that.
Adding to this point, and I learned one of the speaker gave me an idea saying that you tell them if you want to have food, we'll have together. I will pay for it. But my product becomes 5 rupees, you have to pay it. So that is initially was difficult.
There's no idea.
They say there is nothing free. If it's free, then you're the product.
First they will trust me, then they will tell somebody. If they tell in their influence of circle,
Will they trust you?
yeah, do one-to-one.
But last 3 months they have not done.
Introduce one body.
Arun fine. The one-to-one coordination. Pitching his business wherever possible. Pitching one-to-one business wherever possible.
एक दोन एक
I understood one thing.
No, one-to-one. Main thing another is like follow. Study says you have to follow for 7 times. So that time, where the team leaves the follow-up for the 3rd or 4th time. Customer will not get you back. At end of the day, if you want business, you have to go.
And what's the interval that you go after? Because it can become also a spam for them, right?
For our teams, this thing is to tell the customers why we are better than the others. It's extensive follow-up, especially in today's competitive world. You cannot wait for the customer to come back.
Yeah, what happens in our industry is the instant response. So
more than follow up. It's like who's available first and who's
Exactly,
ready to give.
exactly. And like, you know, in our industry, it's like you have to be available 24 hours.
And then a couple of other things is we have last final pop-up coming in Lakshmi Shetty.
Oh, you're there also.
You're there? Yeah, we are in the next to the stage, the prime spot. After the next month, we will come up with a concept-based tour.
So we hit a hurdle for the interior. It's close to a month since we made the initial payment, but the work has not begun because, you know, something or the other has not been working out for us, and we have not even finalized on who the interior designer would be. Now finally, like, you know, my dad's referral, Chetan Kamath from PUA, is going to be doing our interior, and he's up to speed with what we want, and he's pretty quick. I mean, you know, he's gotten to work already, and I'm hoping by end of October we at least have a corporate place where we can sit and work, and a conceptual store gets done before Diwali.
Hey, sorry, you have a drawing yesterday.
I don't think should I go get it?
It's in
My home.
no to cabin. The staff. Display. Like a feature wall. Geometric patterns, flooring, sticker and so that pattern will see.
I like when people provide good inputs, you know, it's not just one-sided, but there are inputs from the other side where they get to the drawing board, where they come up with the ideas and share with it, with us. And I think Chetan Kamath was able to give us quite a few. He was bouncing off of some ideas. Now I gave him some reference images, and he came back saying, no, I think we can do this, we can do that. He showed me the layout, and I quite liked the layout. Can't wait to see how it comes.
Streetscape or something like that.
Okay.
This is the mirror you are going, right?
Correct, yeah.
Right horizon which ends. So your space will look
Bigger.
bigger.
So in case in some places, no, on top of it, we can use ply. We can just emboss it out.
Okay, done. Yeah.
It is that prettiness, very good prettiness. We are giving that custom bar over there as a brunch. We can give the sort of brunch.
So that.
So now what we're planning for the store is that, you know, since it's a small, narrow space, he's planning to open it up by having more of elements, like we'll be having mirrors, and we'll have wallpaper, quite a lot of mirrors. So, you know, it's going to make the space look big.
We don't have too many things to do on this because then it will become crowded. Because what we have is only this much. We start with the
As early as possible.
This should be possible, but not the whole thing. October 30th we are very easy. Right. Or 10th of November.
Before Diwali.
Yeah, before Diwali.
Inauguration. What's that? Emergency. Hello. Amber alert. Thank you.
ವರಾಂಚಾನ್ಪುಲೆ ಪಿರದೆಪ್ಪುಲೆ ವರಾಂಚಾನ್ಪುಲೆ ದೆಪ್ಪುಲೆ ಪಾಡ್ಲೆ ಇಜ್ಜಿ ಪಾಡ್ಲೆ ಬುಡ್ಲೆ.
So when I was in the previous workshop, the exhibition at Vertex Festival, I had purchased a mud Ganesha from our balcony garden, and ideally you should be, doing Visarjane of Ganesha during Ganesh Chaturthi, but the idol was extremely beautiful looking and I didn't feel like letting it go. So I had to keep it. I wanted to keep it wherever I go. So even though I moved places, I took him along with me and I did not do the Visarjane after Ganesh Chaturthi, and I kept him with me. But I had heard the story of why we do Visarjane. Maybe this is one of the many versions.
ಬುಡ್ಲೆ
His tummy is not hard. He's going. I heard was that, when you have something as beautiful as Ganesha idol and you do a lot of worship, you pour in all your dedication, love, all of it to it, you are giving it pure energy, pure love, pure dedication, pure everything. But when it's time, you need to let go of it and you have to do Visarjane, which is like, basically letting go, and the moral of it is you should be detached, you should be willing to let go of no matter how beautiful something that you have built and all the hard work and whatever it is, you need to be able to let go, which I haven't mastered even a little bit. But yeah, I think God knows how to make things happen. I wanted to keep Ganesha with me forever. I took him everywhere, but I think it was time for him to go. We got a flower pot and it didn't even have a lot of water, but I don't know how did the water ooze out. The next day when we came, the clay was almost broken, and it was God's way of saying it's time to let him go. So though we aren't doing any traditional Visarjane, we did to the best of our capability, because this is a workspace, it's a co-working space. There are quite a lot of restrictions here. So we are just being mindful of the restrictions and all the things that we keep hearing. Yeah, we are doing tiny little Visarjane here and praying to God and saying goodbye for this year. Excited for the next chapter, but I'm still not ready to let go. It's so beautiful.